was a lot of work. We knew she was recommended to come here to be a breeding match with our male Macan, and the work we did with her started years before we ever even thought about a baby being possible.
She is quite the little firecracker. She's very inquisitive.
She was hand-reared by different human caretakers within the first year of her life, which is an important year for certain developmental milestones and definitely certain social milestones. I think that she got a mix of orangutan culture and human culture that sort of shaped her personality and her worldview.
We were extremely fortunate that Inda had a really healthy pregnancy and delivered a nice, healthy baby.
So his name is Nangka, which means jackfruit. The reason we chose that name is because he was very sweet and very strong.
We saw when she had her child that she was willing to do things like cradle him appropriately. Those types of things are not always instinctive, they're learned.
Of course, he went through a lot of changes in the first few months of his life. He was very adaptable. He was a very good baby. He was the purest, sweetest individual.
But we found that when she started to experience things she wasn't practiced in, that can be a really stressful experience.
When Inda was feeling stressed, we really weren't seeing her demonstrate appropriate maternal behaviors.
So we started off by sharing parenting duties. We would provide bottles, we would care for the infant, and we would model all of this for Inda.
A staff member's wife had just given birth to a couple of twin newborns, and she brought them in to demonstrate nursing in person for Inda to observe. Even though she was interested, still the dots were not being connected for her. It quickly became clear that Inda simply would not be able to parent this baby, so we decided to seek a foster orangutan.
We were given so many resources, and it was such a relief for us to know we had a place for this infant to go. If we exhausted every option, did everything we had in our power to do, there was always a fail-safe. There were other people willing to step in, take on this huge commitment, and there were animals out there who would welcome an infant that wasn't theirs and make sure Nangka had the best possible life. The other thing we wanted to make sure is we have a backup plan. And the backup plan included a lot of moving parts, but we knew if push came to shove and Inda was not going to be the ideal mother for our infant, we wanted him to go to another orangutan mom. Orangutans should be raised by other orangutans.
We had an orangutan being raised by an orangutan, which was the ultimate goal. I think Janine did say before that while there have been successful foster stories in zoos for orangutans, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're always available. If they started fostering infant, they're booked for several years, depending on how old the infant is, but they become unavailable. They can only do one at a time. I think that the excellent work from our animal care staff, the serendipitous timing of Madu being available to be a foster mom, I think both of those factors led us to the best possible outcome given the scenario.
So we ended up fostering the baby at Zoo Atlanta with Madu, who is a well-known foster mom. Madu is not a spring chicken anymore, but she is able to care for one last baby. The baby got to its foster mom by a really great donation from one of our partners. They donated their private jet, so we got to fly on a plane of just myself and the baby. And we took a direct flight all the way to Atlanta.
How could you not fall in love with him? He was adorable, he was very sweet. He had everyone's heart. It was rough to have him go away, but also bittersweet though, because we were very happy for this outcome. We wanted to see him thrive, and he is, and he was, and it was really tough. There were a lot of tears shed, but some sad tears and some happy tears because he's doing super well over at Zoo Atlanta.
We hope you get to enjoy our orangutan species here at the Sacramento Zoo. They are incredible animals. These animals are not just here to be viewed by the public, but we have an incredible staff that takes care of them. And we work collaboratively with other organizations and with AZA Safe programs to help save orangutans in the wild. Our ambassador animals here at the zoo do a wonderful job representing their species, teaching you all about the animals, and helping folks take action to save those animals. Just by visiting the zoo, you're helping save orangutan species in the wild and ensuring that they are there for future generations to come. We're working together on a collaborative project here in the zoo to do some upgrades and improvements for our orangutan habitat. These improvements are based on orangutan behavior, orangutan welfare needs, in order to provide a better experience for the orangutans, to elevate their welfare and well-being experience provide them more opportunities to exhibit natural behaviors in the way they brachiate, move through the habitat, provide more usable space within the habitat, just providing a better overall experience for the orangutans here at the zoo, and in turn, it will provide a better visitor experience for our visitors as well.